Hello, everybody. I'm gonna get into it pretty quickly today. I don't know how long I'm gonna play. Might be for a long time. But, welcome back to more Factorio. First playthrough, stuck on Volcanus. Um, yeah, if you missed the last couple parts, things are quite different. We are, on a lava planet now. We left Navis woefully underprepared. I can't really do anything here, uh, except I can maybe turn blue chip production back on. It seems like red chips are doing fine. We have a good storage of them now. Uh, let's see if I can do that. I should be able to. Take the lamp out. Do they have access to a transport belt? Yes. Well, there you go. We're going to be making some blue chips here, and it's backed up a bit, but not actually that much, so it will slow down pretty quickly. We don't need that many blue chips. Actually, I'm going to do this so that it'll fill that up and then back up here. But I'm getting distracted in the classic format. We have a space platform that is above Navis. The space platform above Navis does not move. As you can see, no thrusters. I could spruce this up probably and get it here, but the ship that took me to Volcanus did not survive the journey. I did, thankfully, but that is a whole nother story. Last time I streamed, I did not come in with a plan, and I feel like that did not help me at all. I am making the, what is this called? Tungsten carbide. I'm making tungsten carbide. Not automated yet. The only tungsten patch I've found is right here in the middle of worm territory. So I don't know how I'm going to ever get anything. So, is there a way? Yeah, so I can add a tag. Let me just test. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna make myself some notes here on the map. Also, it's my birthday, so I'm having a little treat. But, okay, so first thing, one objective for the day is explore the planet surface. Is there anywhere else that doesn't have giant worms? And this one is going to be a radar. That's military. And there you go. We can move that, I think. We're going to have this off to the right. This is going to be my list area. So this is first thing. Second thing. Figure out how to automate iron production. With Foundry. And I'm going to put that as a foundry because I need to build a foundry. I misspelled foundry. So that's going to be the first thing on that, is to try and build a foundry and see what the recipes are, because that might let me automate iron. I saw the recipe to turn molten iron into iron. I don't know how to get molten iron though, so maybe if I see the recipe I can figure that out from the foundry. I think these are my first two main objectives. Another thing that might be good Let's see. If I think of something else, I know I'm making petroleum gas, and I think I was making that for plastic. So maybe another objective actually that I know is I need to make plastic. And I remember, I think I'm going to need plastic because it is used in chips. Yeah, red circuits and low density structures, and I'm going to need to get off the planet. So it'd be great to be getting a plastic backup. And I have the petroleum gas from my big thing I did last time, which felt like a waste and might have been a waste, but might as well use it. So another thing on our automate plastic production. That is our third step. These are not going to be done maybe in order. I just want to have notes here to give myself some direction, because I had that problem last time of not knowing what to do next. And I would keep forgetting what I wanted to do. I think the first thing I want to do is figure out if I can build a foundry. And the foundry, if I remember right, yeah, it takes lubricant and refined concrete and steel. God, steel. So it'd be great to automate making steel as well, but I need to automate iron first. So what was it? Control left click? Yeah. 15 steel plates. How does this work? Okay. Exactly like you'd hope. I'm going to turn as much iron plate into steel as I can. Yeah, so a good chunk of my space platform I took down manually and sent here, so that is good, at least. We have an electric furnace I could use. I think I listed exploring the planet as my #1 priority. I think my #1 priority is to automate iron, which means make a foundry to figure things out. Hey, Renegade, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I'm always impressed that you show up almost every single time. I need lubricant, though. So, lubricant is made by cracking light oil and heavy oil, I believe. A chemical plant. Let me just go to this. Light oil goes to petroleum. Sorry, how do I make you? Heavy oil to lubricant. Okay, so the heavy oil here, which is getting used up to make petroleum. And we are sending this to make light oil right now. I think... Oh, we need light oil. No, we need petroleum gas for this. So that's not... Oh, yeah, no, I've got carbon. How did I automate carbon again? Coal liquefaction. No, carbon. I can just make carbon in this. That's great. Cool. I don't know if I need to keep making a ton of petroleum for the time being. And if I don't need petroleum, I don't think I need light oil. So I might disconnect this. Can I make another thing? See what the research is about. I have a big mining drill, and big mining drill needs me to make a foundry. And then make tungsten steel. But foundry is my next step anyways, so I think I'll unlock this when I get the foundry. Steel plate productivity. I do not have purple science. in my base. So yeah, I have to craft an item to get the research. That's what it looks like happens on all the planets. They sort of like guide you through the planet by telling you what you should craft next. And if I'm not doing light oil and it's not stored anywhere, let me just reuse that. So let's change this to heavy oil to... Wait, what? I want to do this. Lubricant. You're making lubricant. And I'm going to actually just reuse this area. I don't know why I took it apart. Okay. So in this case, heavy oil should back up too, I think. Heavy oil, well, I don't know if it'll back up. It's definitely keeping up though. And lubricant... I'm gonna get some more iron plates to make some stuff here, but I'm going to need lubricant to make a foundry, and I will need an assembling machine to make the foundry to begin with. Is that right? What, did I have to craft an item to unlock the research? That is correct, yes. Okay. We should be able to craft things here now. I'm gonna need an assembling machine for the foundry. And you know something else that I'm not worrying about just yet, but I will need to make a rocket, is a lot of copper. So I hope there's a way to make copper as well. So let's just put it here. Let's put an assembling machine here and say make a foundry. Oh, actually, let's do it up here because this is closer to the... I did not need to make another one of these, actually. I want it to feed directly into the side here. Can I make underground pipe? I can. This can go directly from this to that. And then we need tungsten carbide, green chips, and steel. How many steel? 50 steel? So that's not all the steel. 50 tungsten carbide, 30 electric circuits. What does that take? Oh, I can make them. Oops. There you go. This will make all of the green circuits I need. Unlock the ultimate power. That's not true. I don't think so, at least. Wait a second. Casting. What is all this? Copper ore melting. No. That's not... How does this work? I don't know what all this casting is. That must be for the foundry. It needs lava. Molten copper from lava. Okay. I need 20 refined concrete. How do I make that? It needs water, concrete, iron sticks, and steel. Need 20 steel and a lot of iron. Okay, I'm gonna need more iron, so let me go on a thing. Hey, Eric Icefang, how you doing? By the way, I saw that you followed me last night, and I think you've been the one that's been watching a lot of my videos on YouTube. I appreciate it a lot. It's been really fun to see that someone's enjoying the playthrough. Okay. We're getting not as much iron as I was hoping. Let me sweep all this up. Okay. Oh, we got like 4 stacks. Take on the biters here? Well, so... I don't think there are biters here. I didn't post the last part to YouTube yet, by the way, so you might be a little behind on what exactly I'm doing or have done. There are aliens, and if you want to see them, they are right here. You see this big thing on the map? I don't know if you can see it if you're not full screened. Oh, is it not there anymore? No, it's not there anymore. These sections, these red striped sections, appear to be alien creature's territory. And the creature, let's try to find one really quick, is a horrible, horrible beast. I don't know how to take them out. I have no idea how you're supposed to kill them. I'm going to try to find one. We're doing 2 things right now. I'm trying to find a thing to show you, and also we are completing objective number 1 here, which is explore the planet's surface and find if there's anywhere that doesn't have what I'm calling giant worms. I don't know what they're actually called, but that is maybe descriptive enough to tell you what we're dealing with. If you've seen Dune... Okay, here's some more calcite. You're watching your adventure for sulfuric acid. Yeah, wasn't that a fun thing to spend like 2 hours making sulfuric acid when I'm just directly pumping it out of the ground? But at least I have some petroleum oil in a container now. I'll use that at some point. Okay. Well, I'm not finding the worm. I'm also not finding any place on the planet's surface that is not worm territory still. I'm losing faith that there is any. I mean, I was assuming there would have to be, right? There's got to be some place out here that's not in worm territory. Yeah, I'm not going to... We will see it today, so if you are around, we will see them. They just go wandering. Oh, here's one. Here it is. This is a small one, by the way. You can see the mouse over, small demolisher. This is the enemy on this planet. They seem neutral, but when you mouse over their head, it says, does not like to be disturbed. Yeah, it goes into the lava, it goes through rocks, it seems to just mow through stuff, which makes me think that if you build in these red stripy areas, you're either going to have to rebuild constantly, or they get mad and come and kill you. I don't know if they do it intentionally or if they just sort of like wander through, but they don't like being disturbed, so I'm not going to disturb them for now. And that's cool, Eric. I'm glad that you found the VOD and we're catching up. A substation and 100 lasers. That's probably right. What is this? Is this just like a little pit? Yeah, doesn't look like anything. Okay, that was a nice little exploration of the planet's surface. Don't stand in front of one. Okay, I will not stand in front of one. Thank you. That's like the self-preservation thing that you hope most people have, but not everyone does. Let's keep on making steel plates because I need steel plates. The extra 20, oh, I don't have power because the sun is down. Or clouds go over, I'm not really sure. The sun seems to be down for very short amounts of time on this planet. So either the planet is spinning real fast, or I don't understand how it works. So it has the lubricant. We now have the steel plates. We can take the one back. The only thing we need is 20 refined concrete. So let's get that going. Oh, and it needs water. So let me just put it over next to this. You need to make refined concrete. Oh, to do that, I need concrete. Can I make concrete by hand? No. And I need iron to make concrete. And I need steel to... You thought fancy shields would not... Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta try everything once, right? You gotta learn. And then once you learn, you can be proven wrong. And we're gonna make... I guess we can do this, and then... do this. And then rotate that. And let's make one more. Okay. The goal here now is to make concrete. This has water. I'm gonna need some stone bricks. And then put the concrete in here. Well, we're gonna have to make another assembler. So get some more steel plates going. None of this is sustainable right now, by the way. I'm just trying to make one foundry and see what I'm working towards. Do I not have coal in here? Oh, no, I just didn't have any more iron ore. I went through that iron ore so fast. It sucks that the only way I know how to get iron ore is to destroy these rocks. Like, it feels like there should be a better way to do it. So, that's my hope. And also my hope is that I don't have to go into Wormland to get all of the resources I need. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for me to tell. But I think once I get a foundry working, we might have things in an okay spot. Okay. I'm going to just really quickly put this iron ore inside this. And we have so much stone. Let's get 4 stone furnaces here. And then... there you go. And then... be making stone bricks while I'm running around. I have to get some more iron. Is it better to handcraft or to, like, break things down? Yeah, I know I don't have... I don't have a power thing. I'll make a power thing. Go put it down. Okay. I'll let them do this. My thinking is, when I have a foundry, and I don't know if this is true or not, I can put something, maybe a pump into the lava. Maybe I have to make something like heat resistant to pump lava. But it seems like there are recipes that I was just mousing over to pump molten iron from lava and molten copper from lava. Both of these seem to produce stone and the resource that I would want, and they both seem to be made in the foundry. How to okay, let me pick up the last stuff. How to get the molten stuff? I'm not sure. I don't really want to be told, by the way. I am going to learn. And we are going to know very soon. It's mentioned in the tips and tricks. Oh, cool. Okay, I will look there. Once I make a foundry, I might have to end up looking there. But I am going to make refined concrete really soon. I'm going to make an automator here. And we're going to put down... Is there a reason this is here? Okay, and then once we make concrete, let's put the stone bricks in. It should get fed into this. Yeah, we're putting concrete in here. And this needs 20 concrete. So that'll happen slowly. We'll put some steel plates in and iron sticks. Let's just hand make iron sticks for now. Can I do that even? Here they are. Yeah, let's just make a bunch of iron sticks. I keep forgetting that I can look up things in the tips and tricks area. Let's just dump this in for now. And now we're making refined concrete, and I think I only need 20, right? 20. So I'm gonna need like another 14. I'll probably need more iron sticks before this is done, but maybe not, because looks like I'm making more than one at a time. Yeah, I'm making 2 at a time. So maybe I'm making enough iron sticks. Let's just go get some more steel plates cooking. Yeah. Cool. And we have so much tungsten ore. I think we're good for the time being on tungsten ore, but at some point I will need to figure out how to mine things out in Wormland. Or maybe you explore far enough away and the worm won't get into your area, but this little circle is concerning to me. Okay, we'll get some steel plates. I'm going to run back and forth to just keep my refined concrete being produced. I wonder if this is the only thing you use refined concrete for. Wait, I just made 30. I don't need any more of this. Take this out. Not yet, at least. I will need it, but you make more refined concrete per thing than I was thinking. We're gonna get a foundry. Actually, I'm gonna need another foundry too. Let me pick this up, and also let me go ahead and put it into a box. We're gonna need it. There's no power? Why is there no power? Oh, because I don't have one. There you go. I got a foundry. My research is completed. So now big mining drill is craftable. And then I need tungsten steel at some point. And that's probably to make the science pack here. If I concrete their territory, that's a good question. I'm going to go ahead and put 4 steel back in here and just have some more refined concrete so that I can make another one of these when I need one. Because I think I'll need one soon. So let's figure this out. I have a foundry. Do they take power? My guess is they do a power consumption. Yeah. So casting pipe. What is a casting pipe? No, casting pipe is just molten iron turns into pipe. Okay. I thought it was a special type of pipe. Can a pump produce... Well, I don't see anything that... Let me just look at molten iron. Made in a foundry. Yeah, but how do I get it? How do I get it? Molten iron from lava. You get lava. You gather it from hot lava. Okay, well... For all of that, that was really, really nice. Very straightforward. If I put a foundry down, I want to make molten iron from lava. Oh, can this... I might be able to use a solar panel to power this. Is everything down here okay with power if I take one out? It looks like it. We'll see. This might have way too... This might not produce it fast enough. And I'm going to need a power pole anyways. So this thing says lava in, molten out. So my first thought is just make a pump. I need an engine. How do you make an engine? Steel. Can I do this by hand? Where are the engines? Cannot be made by hand. God, I need so much. Once I can actually start mass producing iron, this is going to feel so much better. Okay. We're making steel. Can we... I should be able to make an engine in the assembling unit up here. Let me just change this to an engine really quick. I keep doing it in the wrong menu. Make an engine unit. I think I only need one. An iron gear. Well, how many do I need of everything? 1, 1, and 2. That's pretty simple. Cool. We'll get my engine. We should be building up lubricant. We are building up a lot of lubricant. Okay. We have an engine unit. And we are making a pump. So let's do that. And then we'll probably have to make some more pipes when I'm up there, but let's see. I'm going to set you back to make foundries. So you're hooked up to lubricant still. Man. And also, let's... Oh, no. Well... I want those to be there, so sorry. I'm so glad that I came here with bots. I forgot to make a power pole. Okay, that's good. We can do it. Let's see if the pump connects to the lava, because this is going to be the main thing. Is this the wrong pump? It's green. Oh, I just made another power line. I will need it, so. Doesn't look like this hooks up to lava. Mustafar. Train stop, rail signal, locomotive. These are all things. Can a foundry... Can a foundry make lava? Gathered from hot lava. Allows placement of foundation. Extracted by offshore pump. God, did I just make the wrong pump? I did not need an engine. Why do we have two different types of pumps? Who decided that was the right way to play, to make this game? That's a good choice. We need calcite. I'm gonna run out of space in my backpack. Let's redirect this over and down. So let's pick up all this. Sorry. I hope that I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on the ground. I knew this was going to happen. There you go. So now we can take calcite from this. I put it too far away. There you go. Okay. It does feel like I'm playing detective a little bit. Can I put this down here? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm making molten iron. We're in discovery mode. God, let's just dump all of my calcite in here so I can make pipes. We have molten iron getting created. And it looks like there's a bonus production involved. I didn't put any modules in here. That's cool. I'm gonna make a chest here. And this is going to be extra calcite chest for now. Because I'm gonna pick up a lot. And it's hard to hit F and run to the right. inventory's full already. Can I pick up all this? Is it going to... Yeah, no, it filled up my inventory. I haven't hit too many spoilers. It's a fun game to go in without spoilers, honestly. It's been also made a lot more fun by having people... Am I out of power? By having people help me in the chat of the stream. There's a lot of things. I don't think I would have made it this far in this amount of time without the tips and tricks that everyone was giving me. Can I store molten lava in a storage tank? Maybe, but I won't know. So then I need to take this molten iron and turn it into iron. Also, I need to have a stone output. I just realized. Let's see. That's right here. Dang it. Yeah, let's do it right here instead. I want you to only get stone. Put the stone here. I'm out of power. Was that too much power? Did the sun go down? No. Okay. Things are getting figured out. I assume that this thing will work faster the more electricity it actually has going to it. And everything is going slow because nothing has enough power. For now, 450 molten iron. That's great. Yeah, I need to make another one of these. Or two. It's a cliff in the way. This is very important. Can I make these? I need steel. Let's go grab some more steel. Yeah, night at Vulcanus is very fast. That's something I've learned. I need to have like 4 inventory. 4 entire people worth of inventory. Okay, there's iron and steel. We do need to keep on making steel. I don't want to get rid of all my iron plates though. 2 solar panels. I can make them. Let's do it. Should I smelt some copper too? I have copper plates already. Maybe I should make a chest to dump all this copper in. Well, not for now. Oh, thank you, Chopped Seaweed. You get a ban. I don't have any calcite on me. We have molten iron. We need another one of these, I would imagine. It looks like everything is still powered, is fully powered from the one, but that might be because it's not working. Can I see the power grid here? Yeah, power grid here. It was maxing out at 240. This thing says max of 2.5 megawatts, so maybe I do need more than I had. Okay, and it looks like I'm going to need another foundry to make iron. I need to have something better than this setup for getting rid of the stone, but for now, I just need to be making iron. This is so exciting. Okay. Put 50 more in here. We need 50 steel. God, okay, we need to go make a ton more steel. Do I have refined concrete to pick up? I do. We'll just dump you in. I need 30 circuits, right? Cool. Making another foundry. It'll feel so good to have an automated setup for everything. Did I not fill this up? That was smart. It does have day and night cycles, yeah. It's just very quick, and our solar panels like go out and then come back like 20 seconds later or something. Okay, cool. We have everything except for the steel plates to make another foundry, and that's going to take some time because we're really stuck. We don't have enough iron. I might be on my last run to gather iron manually, and then I can make some boxes to put some copper and stuff in. And when I say manually, I mean have my robots do it while I refill my drink. Be right back. By the way, it is my birthday today. I mentioned that earlier, so I'm having a little birthday treat. Okay, got some iron. Here comes the monster again. It's crazy. I can't believe this is a small one. 30,000 health, by the way. 100%. Oh, what happened? I lost vision of the area. They have a lot of defenses. Okay. I have a spot. Thank you. I feel like once you are over 30, birthdays are not as exciting as they once were, but you know, it is still nice. Okay. Let's put a... Why did I just make a steel chest? I guess I have it, so let's make use of the space. That was a humongous waste of steel, though. Takes like 8, right? Yeah, 8 steel. God. Give me this. You're gonna make some steel as well. How much do you need for a foundry again? Is it 30? 50? Good lord. And I have 15. How many is already in there? Actually, I think... Can I do that from the map? No, I don't have a radar. How many does this already have in it? Just 4. I need another 31 steel. And then we can make another foundry. We are going to need a lot more power, by the way. Which is more steel. I guess maybe what I can do... I'm making a lot of steam. Maybe I can... make... like, hook up more steam engines. Like, I can do another steam engine here. These output 900 kilowatts at max. We're not, like, having a hard time making steam. So if we can hook these up to our foundries, that's a lot of power lines that I have to make, though, which makes more steel. But actually, having steam power down here, let me test that. These things all take a certain amount of power. Can I remove my solar power? This needs to be hooked up to power. So does this. This doesn't feel like the most efficient way to power everything. It absolutely isn't. It just took my power pole from me, but yeah, you can do this. Oh wait, no. There you go. Didn't have to craft another one. I was just inefficient with my placement. And then the test is, what does it look like when these are gone? If we go to the 1 minute, you can see my steam engines make about the same amount. That's awesome. And how are we doing on this? We are still producing a lot of steam. We're pumping sulfuric acid. We have so much calcite. That's like infinite power, effectively. So let's break this. Yeah. We can have 5 fitting in here easily. And that should be more than enough for what is being consumed. Let's go back and make more. We are going to have to actually smelt more iron plates, I'm sure. I see why you'd want to maybe go to this planet with resources. To avoid this, like, first couple hours on the planet. It's kind of been nice for me, though, because I was starting to feel like I wanted to do a restart, but this is not the normal restart in that I'm doing things in a different order and I'm still learning, and it's been a lot of fun. So I think I did the right choice for me. Let's make some more. Let's keep tungsten ore in that for now. So we can have a backup of tungsten carbide, steel. There we go. We are so close to having automated iron production, I think. I think I have enough. I think I have enough steel now. Okay. Let's go back, make another foundry, and get this going. I don't have any iron, though. I'm gonna need another electric pole. Let me go back and get iron before I have to do a run back and forth. A lot of people take this route. It's a fun way to, like, switch things up, I feel like, in the middle of the playthrough. Wait. I was about to make a bunch of medium electric poles because I'm going to need them, but they take steel. So I caught it before I stopped, before I ruined all my steel supply again. 31 is what I need. There you go. Now let's make these. We're completely out of steel now, but we are making more. Let's get the foundry. I like that the music is different on this planet. It's like more intense. Okay. Foundry number 2. That box I put down was really not in a good spot. Let's move it. We're gonna say calcite box is right here, just so it's never in the way. I also do not need that calcite. We have way too much calcite production. This is iron ore. No, not melting. Casting iron. Molten iron. Oh, I just make iron plates, but that's even better, isn't it? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna want this to be pretty, so I'm gonna waste some resources here. Can I make pipes? I don't even have enough resources for 3 pipes, because I'm wasting resources on a splitter. And I'll set that up later. I was getting ahead of myself. This is the last time I'm gonna have to do this back and forth run to get all of my iron plates. Iron plates and steel. That's great. It kind of feels like I'm going to want to automate foundry production as well, if I can one day. Okay, 3 pipes. Our power is not good, and that's because the sun is setting. Okay, we're coming back, moving very slowly. As my power output is going higher and higher as the day starts. Where do we max out? We max out at 1.2 megawatts or something like that. So, oh my god, we have it. So my goal was to do this, and have them both on both lines of this. How are we doing on molten iron production versus usage? We need 20 to turn it into 2 iron plates. So if we could probably have a second foundry feeding this line. Because we are making a lot of molten iron. I'm assuming, by the way, by mousing over it, that the lava that I have 1,000 of is not... It's like not finite. I think I will not run out of it. And then let's get the iron down here. What do we need? Iron, just effectively a lot of iron plates. Well, that's kind of perfect, isn't it? You have no idea how happy it makes me that we have iron production getting created effectively infinitely. Like, it's going to take a long time for this to back up, as it is right now. You know what? Actually, I'm going to make a burner inserter. Are these slower? They are a little slower, but that's okay. And I'm going to have a stone furnace right here that, as long as I feed coal into it, is going to be making steel. Oh, it might take all of my iron. I forgot that it would take 2 things. Yeah, I'm gonna need another foundry, but that's what I'm gonna be using the steel for. Okay. This will actually not take all of it. It will fill up. That's perfect. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. Okay, so I don't need iron ore. I do need iron ore for some things, and I can get iron ore in smaller amounts fairly easily, so that's great. Do I have anything storing carbon? No. It's sort of my... It's probably not necessary. But I like having a backup of resources, especially resources that I'm not, like, running low on. Like, I don't have a small amount of sulfuric acid or coal, so we might as well get a stockpile of carbon. And I do have 100 stone bricks now, so let's just dump them in, get more concrete. And I will need more refined concrete, actually, if I'm going to make another... Well, no, I don't. That's not what I need. I need steel. We're making another foundry. How do I automate tungsten ore, though? That's something I still need to figure out. Tungsten ore automation is a mystery in that it's in Wormville. I do not understand how you're supposed to do that. This takes iron plates. Let's just pick up a bunch. And then we will deposit these 30 into that when the time comes. How is steel production coming? 9 more than I thought I had. And then let's go pick up the burners over here. And we might actually pick the burners all the way up. I don't need to be running back and forth anymore. We have chests of stuff here, but none of these are needed any longer. I'm straight up just making iron plates. Automating tungsten ore is a scary process. Okay, well, that's great. That's great. Okay, our carbon is getting eaten by this box pretty well. It's generally good to have a stockpile of like 300 of something, and we have enough tungsten carbide for a minute. Let's let this fill up, and then it'll do its thing. This is very satisfying that we're like effectively putting 10 iron plates down, and then 10 get put into the smelter. We have 53 steel plates, though. We can get another foundry. Things are just going to start moving so much faster. I can't believe it. This is why you play Factorio, by the way. This right here, I've made this garbage junk as a... I mean, it's fine, but the more that we play, the better everything gets. I'm gonna need a lot more power up here, aren't I? I need, like, a lot more solar panels. We have an interesting problem of iron plates are backing up. I'm making more iron plates here than I can actually take out with a single inserter. The easy solution is just to do a second inserter. I mean, that's not a constant fix for this, though. Okay, what are the other things I can do? We can make... Wait. I can just make steel? I can just make steel. It's a power trip once learned? Okay. We are about to embark on a journey, I think. We're making steel. I was gonna make more iron plates to make more steel. And that is not at all what I'm doing any longer. I'm starting to feel like I can probably just have one. And let's align this up in a way that is pleasing. Make steel. This may or may not work. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 pipes. I'm counting pipes to craft as if my iron is something I have to keep watch on. Again. No. Okay, we have no power. Time to make a solar panel farm up here. How do you make solar panels? You make a lot of circuits, some steel, copper, and circuits are what? Copper and iron? Effectively, we need a lot more iron. There you go. Just picked up 180. Oh my god. It makes 2 steel per. No, it doesn't make 2 steel per. Well, it just did. But that's the bonus production, I think. Okay. This is so pleasing. Get out of here. I don't know where I'm taking all of this, but I want it to back up a lot. Oh, man. I'm so pleased. Okay, can this go here? Yeah. Okay. We're going to start building a bit of a solar farm, and we're going to start doing it on the edges. And the sun just set. Can I make more solar panels? Yeah, I can make 2 more. My production is now up to 1.7 megawatts. It feels like these things can produce, like consume 2.58. So I think combined they can produce things a lot faster than I'm letting them. Okay, our molten iron is actually running out though. That's going to be the limiting factor here soon. How much molten iron do we make? 250? We might need another one pumping molten iron out, but we can make factories soon. Yeah, let's... Every time I put down more solar panels to see my impact, the sun sets. We had like a small boost when I put each down, and then it sunset. Okay, but the sun only sets for like what, 10 seconds? Okay, and we should probably go up to like 2 megawatts now. Two point one, 2.2. Bonus production. Does that make an extra like 250? It looked like it. Oh my god, look at this. The iron is infinite. Let me remind myself, what do I need for a rocket silo? That's a lot of steel plates. That's a lot of steel plates. Okay, we'll be here for a while, I think. We're gonna be on this planet for a while. My steam engines seem to be doing a pretty good job here, and I'm not low on steam at all. Let's just make a few more refined concrete while I'm here. I'm getting rid of the tungsten ore that's just on me, which is good. This is just 3 electric starved foundries. Yeah. Yeah. Talking about electric starved, I forgot what I was doing. Let's pick up some more plates and make some more. Wait, I don't have any steel. Let's pick up some steel. Oh my god, I just got 63 steel. Okay, how many can I fit here? That's not the most efficient way to do this. Is it? I think, however I fit it, we're just getting 4 more within this one spot, so that's probably because I need to just do this. There you go. We can do 5. Let's just do 5 like this so it crafts more efficiently. Once I get these solar panels put in, the molten iron isn't doing like a horrible job of feeding these 2 foundries. Is there... I'm sure there's a whole bunch of ratios and stuff people figured out for output foundries to input foundries for everything. Well, I'll be right back. Oh god, the solar panels aren't even done yet. I need to start automating things. You know, I probably... I don't probably need to have an iron plate and a steel thing right next to each other. I probably want 2 iron plate producers next to each other. Okay, we are gonna get some more power output here and see if this speeds things up. Is that not in the range? It's not. Do I have another power pole? I can make one. Let's go ahead. I mean, I think it's time to do like serious power output. And then can I do the same thing and flip it horizontally? Oh, that's not what I hoped for at all. And does this even connect? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Am I gonna do this all by hand? It seems like it. What am I missing? I have a lot of the steel. I think I'm missing the iron. Or maybe I'm missing copper now. I might be missing copper plates. Well, let's just make these. Making them is going to speed things up. Okay, so now I've used all my copper plates. So, new thing. Start making copper plates. And I put a chest of copper down somewhere. Is that up here? Where was that chest? I made an iron chest. Did I make it all the way over here? I think it's over here. I was hoping I was done doing this run. Yep, here it is. There you go, I'll keep some iron on me. You know, I should start... Well, it's not start. At some point, I should build these provider chests so I can have my bots get me stuff again. Okay. How are they doing? They're like 40% power. You can use trash slots as emergency extra inventory. This stuff? I did not know you could do that. So you have like 3 extra lines of inventory spots. As long as you don't have any chests for your bots to throw stuff in. Because I've put stuff here and my bots will just pick it up and move it somewhere. So I'm assuming you mean if the bots have nowhere to put it, I can use it. That's really cool. Okay, we're about to start putting some power down. Oh my god, the steel is already backed up. You can turn bots off. Trash unrequested? That doesn't seem right. It's flashing everything in my inventory. That makes it feel wrong. Okay, we're almost done with this handcrafting stuff that I had put in front of us. Okay, we're getting copper plates again. I did see that we can get molten copper from the lava and do the exact same thing with copper. Let's see if this works. Yep. 2 lines, 2 sides of steel now. Okay, how is my power looking? You can turn off the check on personal logistics. Oh, just this first one? Logistic robots will continue to empty the trash slots, is what it says in the last line here. So I don't know if that's true anymore. I'm gonna finish my power grid area. We're up to like 60% power on these things. Oh, it goes up to 100%. We're up to 100% on these for the moment. Look at how much steel I'm making. This is insane. I'm about to make so many foundries, it's not even funny. I'm feeling the power trip already. After being stuck on this planet for, what is it now? Like 4 hours without the ability to automate iron or steel, this feels so good. Once this solar panel comes back up, can I make batteries? How do you make batteries? Sulfuric acid. I can make batteries now. Okay, we're at the point where it's gonna be time to build a base here soon. Okay, let's just pick up a bunch of iron and steel. Oh my god, look at all of this steel! I feel so good. Let's put this in. I'm gonna need to make electronic circuits, though. And electronic circuits are going to be my limiting factor now. There you go. Well, not quite. Can I make 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We will make enough for 2 foundries worth and dump them in here. And we'll get 2 foundries worth of tungsten carbide in here. 2 foundries worth of refined concrete in here. Once we have 30, we'll put them in. This is so good. This is so good. We have another foundry. I feel like powering the foundries is going to be the hardest thing, but my guess is that steam power might actually be the way to go. Whether that's true or not will be discovered soon. I can't believe how fast I'm making iron plates now from one of these things. Okay, we max out at 6 megawatts. That's almost full power for everything. And it looks like we max out because... Okay, how's stone output doing? Oh, God. Okay, well, this is going to be something worth discovering. Can I dump it into the lava? Oh my god. Get out of here, stone. I don't need the stone. Okay. This was the short-term solution for not backing this up with stone. The long-term solution is get it out of here. Is that going to be fast enough, actually? I think it's slowly increasing. Well, we do still run out of power every night, so that's the main bummer. Oh my god, the iron plates are fully backed up. Okay, we're about to have too much iron. What a good day. What a good day. I can't begin to tell you how good this feels. So let's go here. Let's take an inserter. Actually, let's do a fast inserter. I probably don't need it. And a steel chest because I'm feeling rich. And here we go. And we're going to do the same thing up here. We probably can just use a normal inserter here, though. And definitely a steel chest for the steel. How many was that? 3? Let's make, like, 20. Oh my god. I'm not, like, limited by resources anymore. I'm more limited now by the speed that I can handcraft things and the power that I'm generating. So like here, we have a max of 1.8 megawatts and we're not getting close to using it. Up here with the solar panels, we have a max of 3.84 megawatts. What is going on here? Why is my max increasing? Oh, because the sun's coming up. 6 megawatts, and we're using all of it. Except for when one of these gets backed up. It gets better as I look at the foundry recipes. I'm excited. Look at how much friggin' iron plates are coming out of this one foundry. And steel. I guess the steel backing up? The steel is backing up. I can't believe this. Okay. I'm thrilled. We have 2 foundries. I didn't even pick up the other foundry. We have 2 foundries. It might be time to get some copper plates going. We can manually make copper plates for a little bit, but yeah, we need a lot of copper. We're gonna need a lot of copper. We're gonna need a lot of iron. And we're gonna need a lot of steel. The way that I've set this up, is not gonna last me into the future. So let's just think this through for a second. We're going to... This pump is useless. I don't know what this pump is for, but it's not what I needed. I need an offshore pump. Okay, so let's just put something here. We're going to completely separate our copper creation from our iron creation, just to make things easier on my brain. And if I... molten copper from lava. Okay, lava in, molten copper out. And then we're going to go foundry, molten copper to copper plates. We're gonna go ahead and just connect both of them. And we need something to take the rocks and say, is this ground? It's hard to tell. Actually, that... I can't tell if this is going to count as ground or if it's going to be like right into the lava. So let's just assume it's not. And this will go into... Well, no. I don't know about this either. The angle is tough. So let's go ahead and do this. And then this. Well, no. We want to do this. That will go into the lava for sure. And then this makes copper plates. And we can do 2 outputs. It's good to plan things out, I think. Okay. There you go. And then, because we can, we'll get this down here. Copper plates. And I think what I'm going to want to do is take a power line all the way up here, because this is where we can produce steam. Okay, that's not what I want. Can I put one in here? Yeah, that's great. We don't have to go around this. And then we'll need one here, and we'll need one up here. This is disappointing. Can I move you over one and then get them both? Yeah. Okay. First thing, 2 pipes. Oh, this is gonna need calcite. That's unfortunate. I'll just dump some calcite in for the time being, but I will need to get some calcite up there. Volcanus. I am still stuck here, but I have good news for you. Look at the amount of iron and steel I am automating now. I've got like 500 and something steel in this box and 500 and something steel, 600, no, 500 and something steel. And down here, tons of iron plates. I'm no longer actually feeling stuck here. I know that I can automate my way out. And this thing up here is going to be producing copper. So what does my electricity grid look like? I'm going to be honest, the electricity grid is the worst part of the setup. I've maxed out this electricity grid now. And I'm going to need to be making a lot more steam. Come on, please, please put the thing here. Thank you. Yeah, it needs an upgrade. I have two different power setups happening right now. I've got this solar panel set up for some of my foundries, and I have the one that I just showed you is absolutely the worst of the bunch. Because I have just these two steam engines working full time to do it. And I can add more. I'm overproducing steam at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's... Oh, well, a mistake I'm making already is to only have them on one side of this line. But look at the amount of copper I'm making. It's hard to not feel good about all of this when I've just recently felt resource starved. I feel so good now. How am I doing on power grid? I think that I'm going to... Is this only this is 12K? Almost like a second playthrough. It effectively is right now, yeah. We have a lot of water stored up for all of our production needs. So what I think I'm going to do, actually, is move this for a second. And take these out. Let's go ahead and say you're melting your steam condenser. You're still doing that. But I need more steam. So what I'm going to do is hook this back up. This is going to make some water. And then it's going to stop. And then I'm going to take my steam output down here. I don't need these anymore. I don't know if I lose, like, steam power the further it goes. But I'll find out. So let's make... No, that's not what I want. I want this. Let's make steam engines. And have a truly good setup here. And we're going to do this because I can. Tungsten ore is gonna be my next problem. So now we have steam engines. Let's go ahead and steam out. And let's do a pipe between them. And then grab these. So except to power, power, all of them. And what is this, 3 pipes? How am I doing on power production? Production? Is steam the problem now? Why does everything output a lot? Oh, we're producing as much as we need. That's why. Okay, so as the need goes up, they burn more. So we have a power grid of steam power that seems to be working very efficiently. Oh my god, we have so much copper now. Let's go ahead and just throw down 2 of these and 2 steel chests. When I started today, by the way, when I started streaming, steel was so scarce. And now I have tons of steel now. Feels great. We've got copper getting produced, more than we'll ever need, I'm sure. Well, not ever. More than I need right now. Steel getting produced, iron plates getting produced. We don't need any of these anymore. Now the question is, do I need coal? There's something in your Factorio mod that make your steam turbines 10% to 100%. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so when the sun goes down, my steam engines go almost to max production availability, so it'd probably be good to make more of these. And it would actually probably be good to make our power grids connect. So let's do this. And then do this. Can I do 6? I can make 6. And then let's just make like 50 pipes. Batteries would be great here if my power's spiky. Batteries being accumulators, or are you talking a different thing? How do I have water on this planet? I have a steam condenser. So I take the steam that I'm outputting from the sulfuric acid, and I am condensing it into water. But I'm making steam from sulfuric acid, so if that's what you're talking about, that's how I'm getting steam power. Okay, we have a ton of potential power production now. And we have it. I think every time this is made, it makes 10,000 steam. So we don't have a small amount of steam. So now that our power is actually pretty good, I think what I want to do is combine my solar network with this, and then they can support each other. I'm out of iron plates on me. Can't I get lava to get steam? I haven't even tried. Let's see how this is going now. Okay, it's nighttime, so my steam power needs to ramp up to power everything. And then it's so spiky on this planet though. But now my solar panels are kicking in because the sun is coming up. And as that happens, my steam engines need to make less power. So we can support each other through all of this. But my whole power grid is now connected. Everything is working at 100% efficiency. Foundries, at least. Okay. Let's pick up some iron. How am I doing? Oh my god, look at this iron! Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I have so much copper being produced. I have so much iron being produced. I have tons of steel being produced. Okay, let's go to my checklist here. Explore the planet's surface. Figure out how to automate iron production. This one, done. Automate plastic? That is still on the to-do list. I've produced a chunk of petroleum gas before I repurposed this to make what's going on here? I do not need water going into that. Yeah. To make lubricant, and I need lubricant for factories. So actually foundries are really good. Before I do plastic, I probably want to mass produce foundries. They're giant energy hogs. I did notice that, yeah. It looks like they are very efficient at what they do, though. The amount of things coming out of each foundry is blowing my mind. I need to probably have a second foundry just for iron plates. And I needed probably another foundry for molten iron. And beyond that, I need probably... Yeah, molten iron is definitely the thing holding me back on productivity. God, this stone is part of the problem. It isn't making this. Okay, we need to increase speed of everything here. There you go. Stone should not back it up any longer. It might still, but hopefully it won't. Let's see, was that the problem? It looks like iron plates are backing up now. And steel is backed up. I think that was the issue. Okay. Jeez. Well, I guess while this is working and we're building up a resource stockpile that I don't even understand, I'm gonna handcraft a ton of electric circuits, and while we're doing that... Oh, what did I just do? I opened a text box with the, like, tilde key. That's probably how you, like, insert cheats. I'm going to go exploring. And I'm going to go exploring south and see if I can find anywhere that is safe from worms for building. I'm going to assume right now, since I've explored a small amount, that everything outside of where I landed is wormland. But assuming that without double checking is a good way to be incorrect. Okay. Here's a demolisher. Good lord. Oh, good idea. Let's save the game. I haven't saved all day. 29 hours. 29 hours. These guys are so insane. Their segments each have 30,000 health. I don't know how I'm going to kill them. If I'm going to ever kill them. Okay, so here's some more coal. Here's some more sulfuric acid. Lava's literally everywhere. More calcite. I don't see a world at the consumption rate that I currently have, which is like, where's the production thing? My consumption rate of calcite right now is like 9 or 10 a minute. I don't think I'm going to run out of calcite in my starting patch for a really long time. That has 863,000. I imagine that that's good for a really long time. It really is concerning to me that every time I get to the edge of one worm's territory, there's another worm territory. That's what I assume these are. Let's keep on going. There might be little hidden places. Here's some tungsten. Still inside Wormland. You know what I should probably do also while I'm here is start keep researching military things. Like I mean, wait, so did the worms, they have a ton of resistance. Are they resistant to lasers? I'm not sure. Oh, we're about to see one. Okay, what are you resistant to? 100% resistant to lasers. 100% resistant to impact. 100% to fire. 50% to physical. 10% to poison. 60% to explosion. And 20% to electric. So it seems like we're going to want to do poison damage or physical or electric damage somehow. I don't know how you do poison damage. I don't know how you do electric damage. Physical would be bullets. And I'm going to be honest, my bullet damage did not impress me on my space flight over here. So that is concerning to me. Oh, big mining drills. Wow, those take a lot of resources. I think I need them to mine tungsten. I think that's what it said on the research. Is that what this needs, by the way? I need to craft a big mining drill to make tungsten steel. Well, we've gone pretty far, and we're still in worm territory. Let's run off to the side and then run north and see. You have an idea on how to beat them, but it might not work at all? Did I just run through lava that he left behind? I thought that I might have hurt myself by running through lava, but that might have been particles. What's your idea on how to beat them? I'm open to any ideas. I don't also want to start a war with the worms and absolutely ruin my save. But I don't know how the worms work. You're keeping quiet on demolisher fighting? You don't want to spoil it? Okay. Okay. This one is huge. This is just a medium one. Good God. Look at this thing. And it has 100,000 health. Oh, its head is the only thing that is weak to poison, too. The head is the only thing weak to, like, anything. Wait. The segments have 5 out of 50% physical resistance. Does that mean that they aren't very resistant to physical, except for on their head? Yeah, put down a whole bunch of turrets with bots. I think that's like the first thought everyone has, but I don't know. How do you do 100,000 damage to something that has 50% physical resistance? And yeah, you need bullets too. Well, I'm waiting for this guy to pass the passageway. I need to go north. But it looks like 5 out of 50% physical on all of the segments. I can't tell if the health total of 100,000 is true for the entire beast or if it's like each segment and head has 100,000 health. I'm assuming it's the whole beast. Nuke it. Flat nullification, and then the percent is self-explanatory. Okay, so the 5%, it's 5 flat nullification and then a percent. So no damage, it looks like per segment health. That's insane if that is true. I can't believe. Okay, well, it's destroying stuff as it moves. Space hop back to novice and come back with nukes. So Renegade, I'm sort of stuck here. Not even like joking. I don't have a space platform that I can use to get back home. It blew up on my trip here, and I'm the goal now is to make a new space platform from here, and one that will actually be able to space hop. Oh my God. This is a small one, by the way. Small ones only have 30,000 health per segment or per thing, and they don't look like. Oh no, their body has that same 5 nullification again. That is so much damage. Yeah, only 30,000. Well, we were just looking at a medium one, and it had 100,000 Flandry. Flander? Flander? I'm saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry. But compared to medium, 30,000's a lot less. You know what? We are going to research military stuff, though. Let's go ahead and laser turrets don't matter. Projectile damage, 500 of everything. Might take a little while, but it seems like we're gonna need this at some point. Okay. Let's dump some of this stuff. I don't need to hold on to all of that. I did make some sulfur, and at some point I thought I'd need it, and I don't remember what I thought I'd need it for. How are we doing? Oh my God. That's a full box of iron plates. Is copper... What's stopping us from making any more copper? What's going on? Calcite. Oh. Right. I need to get calcite up here. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of transport belts. I need to automate transport belts again. Okay, we're going to need a splitter as well. Can I go ahead and just make a splitter here and then go under these? How far do splitters go? Oh, not split, underground pass. Not far enough. Making sulfur for acid, but it's useless now. I might want it later. Yeah, I'm sure I'll use it for something. I just couldn't remember. Sulfur for acid. Okay. I guess I can just do it here, right? Not quite. What is going on here? I'm very confused how this is connecting. Is it connecting? Or did I destroy a pipe? I destroyed a pipe. Okay. That answers the question. I guess one solution would be just to do this and then do this. Oh, that's only enough space for one. Okay, so that's not a very good solution then. So never mind. I'm trying to figure out how to get calcite up to the copper. And I think the correct way is just to do it down here. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna need to order food here in a minute. So let's go ahead and do this. God. There you go. Okay. And then this can go up. We definitely do not need this much calcite coming up here, but we might as well, right? Okay, now we're going to be making a lot of molten copper, dumping the stone out, making a lot of copper plates. Okay. Now it's actually automated everywhere. Okay, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but it's my birthday today, and so I think I'm actually going to stream a little less long today than I had before, so that I can spend some time with my wife and hang out and watch a movie and do some stuff tonight. But I think we made a whole bunch of progress today, and when we come back next stream, I think we're gonna make even more progress. I think we might make, like, start steamrolling through production and automation. It's gonna feel really good. Thank you everybody for sticking around and being here. Get her to play the game too. I think there's very few things she'd like less. But thank you everybody for being here, for hanging out, for watching. It's been a lot of fun, and I will see you in the next stream. See you around.